Hey, Cougar. How you doing, man? Okay. Okay, I think I got all the links out. Very good. So, I took last night off. Me and Grizz hung out. And Grizz had an idea he wanted to do. It's something I've done before. I did it on the last server before we opened this one up. It was the last thing I had done over there. But basically, I will drop all my gear in a chest and teleport thousands or more blocks away and start over. And then once I reach a certain point, then I can come back and do stuff around. What that's going to do is going to put the challenge back in. Because right now we have farms that handle everything, and I mean, we still need a few different farms and stuff, but I also want to keep people watching interested. But Grizz is going to do the same thing. It was his idea this time, and he's going to do the same thing. Now, I make a couple of addendums. I'm a server admin. I own the server. So sometimes I'm needed to come back and do stuff, and I will do that. But then I'll go back to where I was, and I'll keep working on getting the goals done to get back to spawn and be able to rejoin and, go from there. Now, I'm not going to be able to do that right now because I have some other farms that I got to get up and running and make sure everything's going good with the server and the other people in the server. But that is something that I am planning on doing. I'm not sure when Grizz is going to do his. I will watch his channel though, and see how well he's doing, things like that. But that is in a plan for the future. But for now, I'm going to show you guys around the gold farm, all the new updates and everything, and then I have to go into the end and find a dragon head for Sun Chaser. Piglin trade is up and running. Everything is done. It's all set up with a T-flop and a block. Makes it fully automatic. We hit the button, they start trading, it starts feeding them gold. I've gotten previously I had everything full on the back. I'm gonna have to go in and redo it because I accidentally let this thing run for 30 minutes. I turned it on, and then I got to working around here doing stuff and trading with the clerics over there and everything, and forgot all about it. And it ran for 30 minutes. And then when I came back, all the chests were slammed full, the hoppers were full, and stuff was just floating. So we may have to raise this farm up a few blocks and put more chests under it, and maybe have an item sorter or something. I don't know. I do know it needs more storage. That one chest will last about 15 minutes. That's it. maybe 20. But all that being said, it is up and working. Trades are doing really well with it. And as a matter of fact, whenever I accidentally let it go for 30 minutes, I had to pack all that stuff up and bring it to Sunchaser so she could store it. The gold farm's working really well. We're getting rotten flesh here, and we're getting gold in here. I've already emptied this out. But the rotten flesh was going crazy, so Grizz had to come in. Thankfully, he figured out how to do it, and he was able to get it done. And he diverted a lot of the rotten flesh to this lava trap something. I don't even know what it is, but it gets rid of excess flesh because we have 18 shulkers full of rotten flesh to trade. With the setup like it is right now, I was AFK for 3-4 hours, something like that, and we got this much. So that's gonna work for a while. The clerics over here, I've got them all traded up to master. I've traded gold, I've traded flesh, I've traded nether wart. What else have I traded with them? I can't remember. Flesh, gold, and nether wart, and I bought redstone and glowstone so we can replenish the stock because we went through all our redstone. And the glowstone, it's pretty important. Now we can build a raid farm and get most all that. Hey, what's up? Okay, I got you. That's a good idea to move every now and then. Yeah. I need to get an AI assistant that sounds really sexy that tells me to get up and walk around. But yeah, I've got them all traded up to master, I believe, and yeah, he'll take wart too. But we can get enchanting bottles. We can get we don't need ender pearls, but we can get glowstone, lapis, and redstone, and those are the important things for us that we really need. I also enjoy the fact that I can trade gold here with the clerics. Gold farm. Both farms can be traded with gold. So yeah. Now I'll go up and I'll show you guys. That hasn't changed at all, but I think I am going to go up. I'm going to go up 2 more levels. It's 4 levels right now. I think if I make it 6 levels, it'll be unstoppable. What is that? Okay, there they are. Yeah. And then of course, you know, right now, like I said, it's 4 levels, and of course the platform where you AFK up here, and that's the farm. But I think I'm going to go up 2 more to give it 6 levels. And we should be good to go with the farm. Grizz did all this, built it all around it and everything. We've spawn proofed all of it. But we did find a glitch or a bug, a known bug, where they were. Yeah. Yeah. Hard to go through the whiskers, but yeah. It's cold. It's not cool, it's cold. Yeah. But we did discover a glitch where things are spawning on top of shulker boxes. That's why I took all the shulker boxes out that I had out here to collect stuff. And I know, before anybody says it, I know they're not supposed to do that, but bug. It is a bug. It is a known bug. It also happened in 2014. And they fixed it then, but now it's doing it again. Because Kite was at the top of the farm and I was in spectator mode behind me. By the portal, and I watched them actually spawn in on top of the shulkers, and we had 3 gas that did that, and then we had numerous zombie piglins that did it, and then piglins did it. But we got rid of every surface that is spawnable, and so far we haven't really had a problem. Now when I AFK'd today, there were some that had spawned in, but Grizz had been doing a lot of work, so that let them, you know, spawn in while he was changing things out and doing stuff like that. Maybe that opened up a window for him to be able to spawn in onto something. But in the last 2 hours, nothing has spawned except for up there in the farm, like it's supposed to. But anyway, that's the updates on the gold farm. I think it is done. It is ready. We have done trades with everything, so it's all working like it's supposed to work. Grizz came in and did all the tweaks to get rid of stuff and to reroute stuff and to craft up the gold automatically. And it's doing really well. Okay. Now, like I said, I have to go to the end and find a dragon head for Sunchaser. So that is what we're going to do now. I got to make sure I got all my equipment and everything. I'm ready to go. But yeah, we've still got, I still got some flesh here that I haven't traded yet because they had to reset. So yeah, that's 3 there, and this one's not completely full, but that's 2 full ones, and there's 18 more to farm. So that's 20 shulker boxes full of flesh. This is for the gold, this is for redstone, this is for the glowstone. I've emptied them all out now. They're all in storage, but yeah. Okay, so now to go to the end, I'm gonna make sure I got plenty of rockets, which I think I already do. Yeah, 2.5 stacks basically of rockets. I got 2. I'm probably not gonna need a shovel, I don't think, or an axe. Probably just take the 1 pickaxe and I can drop the hoe off. Let's see, and we'll take the fortune pickaxe. Okay, so gearbox. All right, we're not gonna need the shovel, axe, that pickaxe, or that hoe. This is what we're gonna take. We don't need torches. I will keep the ender pearls and the water and the compass. Even though the compass is useless, I need to get some more food though. All right, so that's what we're gonna take. Let's go to Jitney Jungle. We're gonna get 12 golden apples. And let's top that off and have a stack of golden carrots. Go. Actually, let's we'll leave the 12 golden apples here. We'll take 10 enchanted. All right. That should be plenty of rockets, plenty of food. Like I said, water, ender pearls. Let's keep those on the bar. We have our weapons. I don't have a chest plate, but we're going to be flying anyway. I don't need the golden helmet in the end, actually. So let me get my helmet out. Don't foresee having to fight a whole bunch of stuff. I really don't. But we'll just, and then once I go through the nether and get to spawn. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I can just fly there, no big deal. All right, let's put my helmet on then, and we'll store our golden helmet in here. And that should be good. And all I have to do, I have to find an end city with a boat that we haven't raided yet. It shouldn't be a big problem since I think I am the only one that's gone raiding. I don't think Kite's gone. And I don't think Grizz has gone in raiding. I think Grizz went in and we killed the dragon. Mostly him that time. Killing the dragon. He didn't even die. Still don't know how he did that. But anyway, and then after that, I don't think he's been back to the end, except for maybe to repair gear. I don't know. Where's the base shoe? There, there it is. Popping up rather nicely. He's gotten a little bit more work done on it. But then he got busy. He finished up the village. He did all the gold farm work there. And that took a couple of days because he wanted to get the sorter right, and everything is right. That thing is beautiful. But yeah, he hadn't had a chance to come back to his place and do any work. Plus he has the plans because he wants to get back into it because we've spent so long out, you know, we're relearning a lot of stuff. So that is definitely one thing. I may run by the Ender farm and just completely repair everything before we get started. It shouldn't take more than a couple of kills. That way everything is fully repaired. Nope, haven't even been back to repair, just use this gun. Gotcha. Yeah, I was not sure, but I didn't think you had. And I mean, honestly, the skeleton farm is pretty easy to get to and get your stuff repaired. It's like, if I'd have been at spawn in the first place, I'd have just stopped there and repaired the stuff. But like I said, this is only going to take 1 or 2 kills and we'll be done. Still need to get out here and work on that system that spits ender pearls out into the void, because oh man, we are completely oh hang on. Woo, man, that's loud. Help kill the dragon was like, well, my job is yeah, true, yes. All right, so we're gonna put the pickaxe now. The elytra should be repaired just for reasons. Yeah, 1 hit, we're repaired, we're ready to go. Oh yeah, I had these on the bar. Yeah, just in case. Okay. Let's why am I getting a little spinny circle? Let's make sure that goes away before I even move. That says we still have internet. Okay. Because that would be the ultimate screw you if we lost internet while I was in here. Then I wouldn't have to place everything into a chest. Oh, let's get our volume back up so I can hear the in the shulkers. All right. We're not gonna fly off the island. I'm gonna take that portal right there. That's not a bad idea to have an extra one. I have them in the ender chest. I do have extra ones in the gearbox, but I don't have an extra one on me. That's a good idea, though. That is actually a good idea. Don't get around here swinging on me, boys. All right, we're gonna take a backup elytra. All right, and still looking down. Don't want nothing to do with you, boys. All right, and then when we get up here, we just hit that. It puts us down to this level and we crawl right through and come out the other side. It's like that. So let's see, put that up so I can move. Now I got to get my bearings. It has been so long since we've been out here. Right, that is the end city right there. Let me get in the air before I piss off an Enderman. Oh, hello. Okay. I don't know why that didn't work. Now there is a boat. I think we've already... Yeah, this one's already been gotten. Ow. As you can tell. Oh, dang, I need blocks. Yeah, I need some blocks so I can block out to it. Don't think I need stairs, but hey, it is what it is. And then this one, we've already gotten all the stuff out of it, so. That should be enough blocks, the 5. I don't need the stairs and I don't need that. Okay, so now what we need to do is just find another end city that hasn't been raided. Now that I'm away from the Enderman and stuff. Now, let's see, which way? Classified as an emergency elytra. I've had one break. Oh, I have too, and I dropped to my death. And luckily, a few minutes before that, I had checked my cords, and I was able to get in the general area and find all my stuff because I think at that point I was like 12,000 blocks away from spawn. Yeah, that was rough. You know, I have a spyglass somewhere. I actually had one in one of the holiday boxes, but I never used the thing. I don't know. Maybe that's something. You know, whenever I go off on my own, I may do that and have that spyglass. Well, make one, of course, not have it on me. I'm not gonna. I liked your idea very much about not having anything on you. Now, used to, I knew what direction to fly in because they're like, it's like stacked. So if you, like, say, if you go east, the cities will be stacked to the east. Which direction am I facing right now? Where's east? I'm facing east, but I can't remember if it's east, west, or north that they're all stacked. So we're gonna have to see. But there's the city there. So let's go that way and we'll see. And y'all, no matter how much gear I have and all that and how long I play this game, flying in the end is still scary as hell. I don't see anything there so far. I'm not sure if east was the right way to go. Yeah, I'm not sure if east was the right way to go. Because we haven't seen anything yet. Now, I know it wouldn't be immediate or anything like that, you know, but my way of thinking, we should have seen something. Because I remember last night I saw you carrying a spyglass. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not sure east was the right way to go, right? You boys mind your business. I'll mind mine. Boy. Because like I said, I can't remember if they run north to south or east to west. I can't remember. But if that's the case, then we'll probably need to go back, do a little backtracking, and then go north to south. Because I can't remember who it was that I was watching that had the theory of it running one of those directions. But it was another YouTuber, it was another content creator I was watching, and it was like they always run this direction. There we go. This one does not have a boat. All right, so that was a long way off. But yeah, no boat. And I don't think we've rated this one. Let's see. I'll do it without looking at an internet. Oh, no, we haven't rated this one. I'll try to keep that one in mind. I'll read chat in just a second. I'm kind of nervous over the void. Get in and play a bit more at Sim 2. Just been busy lately. I can't play it. Graphics card just goes stupid. I do kind of miss it a little bit because I was starting to get my stuff leveled up, but I'm not going to blow my computer up just to play that game. All right, another one. Is this one have? I don't see a boat. Let's look on the other side. Okay, so we are going east. So this is the second one we located. I don't see a boat. There are shokos here, so we haven't rated this one either. So yeah, let's get out of here. That is a portal out of here, actually, boys, right there. That's a good find if we can remember where it's at. I know it's called cords. I know. But I'm just gonna go by the east direction to get back to him when I need to raid for some shulkers. Or figure out how to build a shulker farm. One or the other. Well, I mean, raiding in cities is really fun because they have a lot of good gear in them. All right, here's we got a boat. We got a boat. We got a dragon head. All right, I got to land on this thing. Get inside. Thank you. Where's my shield? Two efficiency 4 shovels. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. All right. And another elytra. Very good. Give me my on 4. Okay. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Emergency elytra. Yep. How was my day? Spyglass. I got where I can carry it a lot. Yeah. I found out that the Vanguard is a force to be reckoned with in Siege. The Vanguard's badass all the way around, brother. I need to get in and play a bit more. I had started calling the Operations Crusades. Operation Crusade? Operations as Crusade. Yeah, got it. It's called Cords. Yeah. Class of choice is Bulwark. You like the Bulwark a lot anyway. Like, Vanguard's just mine. I love my Vanguard. But like I said, unfortunately, I can't really play the game for any extended period without my graphics card going, dude, I'm fixing to jack your whole world up. So, yeah. Now, when we go up here, there's going to be one on the poop deck. He may teleport, but I know he's going to be there. And there may be one on the underside or something. So we're going to have to be careful so I don't get shot up in the air. Because we are here for the Dragon Head. That's what we're here for. And what I want to get. All right. Not that I think I'm gonna need him. All right, he should be on the back side. Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there's my shells. Give me that. Okay. So he is firing projectiles at me. All right, that's what we came for, right there. All right. Now we're going west. Well, let me get my shield out of my hand now. I want to find that there we go. Now I can see. Anybody else get their vision blocked by their shield like that? I love the shield, and starting out, that thing is so good to have, especially against creepers, but oh man, it will block my view something fierce. Watch, I won't be able to find it, which is fine. There it is. A lot of Endermen around here, boys. Don't be looking at me. Hey, there we go. Yeah. First time. Yay. Got it the first time. I've never been able to do that, so that's kind of cool. There's Caden's place, and we're just going this way. There's the lady's boat. And her happy little gas. What? Oh, she's at the skeleton farm. Okay, cool. Especially with the bolt rifle SMG, heroic heavy bolt pistol, heroic chain sword with the Vanguard class. I don't have all that heroic stuff, man. And I'm still a badass. But that's because it's Vanguard. Now, I do get my butt kicked, but either that or repair. But yeah, gee, that tower she's building, that's a crap load of bone blocks. right? You know, it looks like they're entity cramming. She's not, and her name is Gray. So I think she's AFK. Yeah. Let me ask her. Well, that was a kill. Hello? Only ignore me. Okay. Well, she picked it up, so there we go. She got her dragon head for her boat now. While I'm here, I think I'm gonna run down to the miniature slime BS farm. Two Batman heads, 4 slime, and 2 rotten flesh. Well, I mean, at least it gets something, right? And he's just like, dude, you just leaving me here? Don't worry, I'm gonna tear all this down. I'll let you go eventually. This is here because I kept seeing slime spawning down here. And I don't go to the website to try to find out where the slime chunks and stuff are. So I just threw a wild guesstimate out of where I've seen them the most. And that's why I put that together there. Okay. What? Really? What? Oh, wow. Never knew that. The lantern caught me unawares. All right, let's check our bamboo. Because I need more wood and this... Hello? was somebody. Oh, okay. That Enderman's still down here. Last time I was here, I was in my Elytra also, and I wasn't going to fight him. Let's see. Now, there is a room around here. I got to remember where it's at. What? No. Where it's up here. I also swear there was a door. There it is. There it is. There it is. This has pretty much been cleaned out. But this is a storage area for us. And you guys saw the chest all the way up at the top of the stairs. You can come in and load all the stuff that you need to put in there that you wanted to put down in the spawn, and it'll come right on down here to this chest. It was something Grizz worked on early on. And Grizz and Sun Chaser. I emptied that out a few days ago. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll go make up some of that wood. That'll help me out a little bit. Now, I mentioned this the other day, and some people don't know. You can take the bamboo, and it turns into like bamboo blocks. But you can take the bamboo blocks and turn them straight away into wood. And you can use that to build chests and other things that take wood. Specific wood, you know, of course, we still need to farm for that, but we can use bamboo to get all the actual just regular wood that we need to do what we need to do. Let's see. I think the ratio is 4 bamboo, 1 wood or something like that. We'll see in a second. Get some. That should get us right on in. Oh, well, dumbass, I wanted to put it right there. Block of bamboo. Then you can go bamboo planks. And then you can go chests. Which is what I'm going to make out of them because we use a lot of chests on the farm. But first I need to go store some of this stuff. This other one. We got 2 shulkers out of that, so not bad. I could actually go ahead and make those up, but we'll put them in there for now. Slime is somewhere on this side. Yep, right there. I think my gold is full. But there's so many things we can do with gold now. I'm going to take all these ingots out here and put them over here. That will go into trading and stuff. It's full. This one. All right. And then tools are on this end. Right there. So we got 2 efficiency 4 shovels. Not bad. And an extra elytra. I need to put my backup elytra back in there and get my golden helmet out. Couple elytra. Oh, yeah, I gotta take my helmet off, dumbass. There we go. Yeah, I need to repair that. And let's get our torches back out. That needs to go back up. Yeah, and my tools. There we go. I almost forgot my dang tools. Okay. We also have a recipe on the server. Let me show you. Because Mojang took it out of the game and I was like, that's just stupid. So I had Kite put it back in the game. Let's do that. Oh, you can come here and you can make enchanted golden apples. Just like we used to could. Stack and a half enchanted golden apples. There we go. Then go put those back up. What was that message? Cougar says, what is happening? What do you mean, what is happening? I missed that, brother. What do you mean, what is happening? Did I get everything? Yeah, I need to do the bamboo wood. So just basically just that choker box and a little bit extra that I had. 6 stacks of wood plus the chest that I made earlier. So yeah, we're gonna do more chests. I don't need any more hoppers at the moment because we made a lot of hoppers for everything, and we're still good to go there. But you always need chests. There we go. Let's see. I need to repair my elytra, and these just a touch. Nothing's really bad. Okay. Let me make my respawn point here. Oh, it was nighttime anyway. All right. Let's see. I was playing SM2 Siege on someone else's live stream, and we made it to the 17 wave when the game kicked me completely out, and apparently it happened to her as well. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Okay. Chris, I'm gonna build a bone meal farm at spawn. Yeah. Now that's actually not a bad idea. Because like all the flowers that I get from when I AFK at the iron farm, all the poppies and stuff, that goes straight to the composter. Um, and that could probably be pretty useful for people if they need, you know, more. But now I know there's a few chests full of bone blocks at spawn, and I have told her she can come raid my storage for my bone blocks because I have tons. So I think she's actually fine with the bone blocks. But bone meal farms are never a bad thing. Oh, I forgot about the ice road. Hello. Still got to tear the old farm down there, but little froggy. Cougar, I'm slightly offended. Not really. But you've been watching me play Vanguard for months, and now you're finding out how destructive force of nature the Vanguard is? What? Excuse me? Again, I'm kidding. I'm not offended in the least. Damn. Let's save a little bit of time here. I won't go into creative because I know this drop. It's not that bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess up with her AFK session. I forgot she was there, honestly, doing the AFK thing. I'll just go to the end farm and repair everything. It's only a little slight deviation. That damn chicken. Faster on ice roads to do this, but you know, I don't feel like replacing all the leaves with ice. No, that was terrifying enough to put the freaking leap road out here. Right, let's turn the volume down again. I want to blow you guys out. All right, that should repair on its own, but if not, we'll and yep, repaired. Like I said, it didn't take long. Yeah, I used to could do that until I started doing that honor heroic crap, and I had to, you know, respec every time I leveled it. Yeah. One day I'm gonna come in here and replace all this stairs and everything and make it look more normal. But if we summon the dragon again, because we've only summoned the dragon and opened up one of the teleporters. So if we summon the dragon again, it erases whatever you do on the spawn island itself. So I don't want to do a lot over there until we're just done with the dragon. But that could take a very long time because, you know, we don't really summon the dragon very often. And we've got the portal open already. We don't need to open another one right now. I mean, you know, like I said, when I went into the inn to look for her dragon head, I'm pretty much the only one that goes in there. but we're not really worried about all that. We could build it up, and I mean, I've seen some really awesome end islands once they were done summoning the dragon and everything. But on those, they open up all the little teleporter gates and everything, you know, and I don't know if I can even be bothered with that at the moment. But again, this is going to be a forever world, so there may come a time where we need to summon the dragon again. I don't know. Cougar, I just drop into battle after eating a can of beans and, you know, having some halitosis, and I'm a nightmare for the enemies of the Emperor. What's up, man? Why you gotta have all that heroic shit? Okay. Well, we've only been going for an hour and I've already got the head and all that. Oh, wow. Maybe I should plan ahead better. I don't know. Was that no pun intended? Yeah, that would be kind of cool. But that's probably not going to change. There was a mod for it, but I'm not gonna play SM2 with mods more than likely. I mean, I tested and did a video on the SM2 mod that I was using. I can't remember what Starties or whatever. And that was a great mod review video. Got a lot of traction. But I'm probably, well, one, I can't really play the game with my graphics card like right now. But I'm probably not going to play the game modded either, because I like to get in there and just play like it's supposed to be played. Yeah, the Astartes overhaul, yeah. But Kite and Grizz and I were also talking about eventually now leaving this server just like it is, but doing a modded server, and then I would probably do videos on those mods and things. This channel was built on mod reviews. That's what got me the most traction, was mod reviews, and Fallout 4 videos and things like that. And then I started streaming, and I've kind of gotten away from doing the mod reviews and stuff. I need to really get back into it though. There's Grizz. Oh, and there's Grizz. Hey, what's up? I'm just sitting here going, damn, I should have planned better.
Well, you did plan.
Yeah. I mean, I had a solid plan to go get a dragon head, you know, for Sun Chaser, and I did that. It didn't take as long as I thought it would.
You did.
So
you planned, you just didn't thoroughly plan.
mm-hmm. Exactly.
What do I do? Because if I do this very quickly, then
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But at least we got a good conversation.
You do.
I tell you what I could do.
You could go caving.
I could go caving, or I could go get more ice for the ice roads and stuff.
That's true.
Because I have only almost 2 stacks of packed ice, and I have 11 blue ice, and this pretty much all came from traveling merchants. So,
you would come back. Does that mean you don't have to wind up coming back? Using.
I'm gonna try not to do that to you because you have a specific goal, okay, that you laid out for me, and I was like, that's freaking awesome. Because see, my goal is just once I get to the end, then I can go back and I can have all my stuff, you know.
You should come.
Yeah. So you want to Robinson Crusoe together? That could be some. That could be hilarity.
There's probably going to want to be in hilarity somewhere. You know how I remember anyway.
Yes.
So it is what it is.
Yes.
Yes. And it would probably be really good to be able to capture everything.
That's true too.
Because everybody that has been in my is what it feels like to burn from their own perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be some.
Somebody do stupid stuff.
Okay, man.
Once
all right.
You're able to get a gunpowder farm going. Oh, then we can.
Yeah, because then I may die. Me and TNT. I love
blow up the world.
Yes, I love TNT, but I gotta blow shit up. Okay, all right.
We're going to literally blow up the world. We're going to figure it out. The cave system, somewhat close to the top, and then I'll just want to start dropping TNT down until we hit bedrock.
Okay.
It's for shit. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I mean, depending on how far we go out, I'm gonna leave that up to you. How far we go out?
I don't know. Going to have to explore.
Yeah.
And if you're going to go with me, then locate a couple of spots that are somewhat relatively close to each other. Then figure it out from there. That's what I think.
Yeah. So yeah.
You know, I know how to build a gun farm.
Oh yeah.
So be a whole lot.
Yeah, because we're gonna need a gunpowder farm, an iron farm. You know.
Oh, I can build iron.
Oh yeah.
Actually, the iron farm will probably be really, really easy because that's what's happening. Only thing I need.
See you, Cougar. Yeah. I can build food farms with no problem, you know. Oh, yeah, that sounds.
Food farms is pretty easy too. I just need the redstone to make.
Yeah. And like I was thinking the chicken farm, you know, I just needed a couple of observers and a sticky piston and.
Yeah. And then, of course, we can always get the cow farm going.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Give us all the beef we want.
Okay, so
some like 15 of them came out. Yes, boys, fall to your death. Enjoy. Come on, Dad. I don't. Yeah, I'm not being all. Let's see. I want to check the. That's not right. Like the large chest, the very bottom one.
Yeah.
It has 12, 8.5.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. You must have emptied the gold.
I did.
Did you also turn off the gold? Did you keep that and go? What? Here.
Yeah, I flipped all the switches. So if you spend any time up there, you might want to flip the switch to see if it'll make a couple of bars. I don't know.
First, I gotta kill this people in the building. Yeah.
Yeah, I killed 3 when I came down earlier. And I swear,
I really do not.
Yeah, I don't either.
Everything in this shouldn't be able to spawn on top of chest. Everything that I hear is.
Yeah.
No, I think a little bit more, which is annoying to me because it shouldn't be doing this.
I think I'm gonna bring this back up there to the gold farm and put it. I'm gonna top off all the piglin trade dispensers. And then I've got, because I did notice you moved the storage down, thankfully. And I've got some gold in the batch storage inside. Hello, cow. The chests that were on the second floor now on the first floor.
Yeah. The only chest I have before yeah. So that's the only chest that I have. The other chest is low chest. Could be literally. Useful.
I may have to get more gold. One, two. I might need to go in there and get some more gold because I did let this thing accidentally run 30 minutes, so it went through a lot of the gold. Yeah, I need to get more gold.
Put the gold.
Yeah, they're in the back on the right. Yeah.
The back 3 chest. Here hat.
Yeah.
Gold goes on.
Yep, I figured that one out and went ahead and did that. So now these guys cannot see me, these piglins, because you know they get mad when you open chests. But I swear they can hear it because they get angry grunting and stuff at me. And I'm like, really?
They're not even looking at you. 2 of them are looking at each other. There's one. These 2 are
Okay, they are all full. Yeah. When I was on the front side though, it's like they could hear it.
Ooh.
Because they can't see me. But when I was emptying this, they cannot see me. They can't see you through the glass. Yeah. I know it's weird. Oh, they're angry. Oh, they're angry. Yep.
And yet somehow
It is.
what it was like.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they can't see me through the glass, but I mean, just remember the nether tunnels that that you got the tracks on, and the gas can't see you through the glass. Okay, so that's the gold divvied up.
Everything there is and you've only got
Yeah, that's what it was when I checked it.
you took,
Yeah, because nobody has ever said that they can spawn on a ender chest.
they should be.
Yeah, I know. I know. But bugs, so you know. What? What?
What?
The carpet caught on fire.
Damn. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, yeah. I would say though, the lava every now and then it's gonna do some dumb stuff, and yeah, it will catch a carpet on fire. It's strange, but it does you know is what it is, I guess.
do that a little bit. That will do that. Okay.
There you go.
Fixed.
Is there still an overflow chest? Okay.
Yes.
So how do you get up there? Oh, oh, you gotta crouch. Hello? Why can't I crouch? Because I'm hitting the wrong damn button. Hitting the wrong button. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Boom. There we go. There's a chicken. A chicken. We have chicken. What? Unless huh? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. No problem. No problem. Yeah. Let me check that message real quick. Yeah, yeah. now, we've been talking about a frog farm for frog. Excuse me. Those are work messages, so I gotta get on them. So let's see. Okay. I saw you spinning in circles. Yeah, I saw you spinning in circles to the corner of the screen while I was responding to work. But yeah. Yeah.
I guess you could put just
Well, yeah, it would knock you out the boat and possibly break the boat. But yeah, cactus would work. They have used.
point.
Yeah, they have used cactus before. Stop.
Break it and put a hopper below it so that the hopper can take it into a distribution point. Just button it pops out.
Yeah. Yeah, grab another boat and then go off in the direction you want to go.
I'll test my card again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I missed the exit again. No. Didn't miss it, but yeah, I did.
Yeah. I think it's a 3 wide road.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can't drive. You can't drive.
Yeah, the 1 wide road though, well, actually, it's easier to drive on. But I mean, this one's cool. I do like it. It looks like a, you know, three lane highway. Quite a bit of ice, but it's all right. Yeah.
Oh, God. Hey. No. If you put pipe, it will slow. I tested like.
Yeah. I always just use the. I know. But yeah, I always just use the poles and then you know, and then I'll do like you did. Every other one will be ice with buttons on it because hoglins will definitely spawn on ice.
Put the button. There we go. Here.
I don't know. They've always spawned in here.
Like I put this. Like.
Oh, hello.
And you had to keep on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Yeah, you gotta be perfectly centered.
Dang it. Hello, Magma. Yeah, yeah. Grid said something about Magma. Yeah. Dang it. There we go. I got you that time. I hope a sweeping edge doesn't accidentally hit a zombie. I'm out of here if it does. I'm just saying. Now see. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We need these guys in a frog farm. That's what we need. Yeah. Which will probably be one of my next projects. Will be a frog light farm. Because like Sunchaser has all the frogs and everything she can build with the frog lights, but we can't. Because well, I can't because I've never had the frogs. So I need to breed the frogs. Yeah, I need to breed the frogs. You have to breed them in 3 separate areas, and it'll give you one of each type of frog. And then once you get those frogs, you need 2 or 3 or 4 of the same types, and you put those in, and then whenever they eat the magma cubes, the tiny ones, they will basically poop out the lights from that area. Yeah. That's how you get the 3 different shades of lights. And I got to do all that. She's done it all. She did it all at her place because all the biomes that we needed pretty much were right there, and she's done it all there. But I haven't done that crap. That's why I don't have any frog lights on any of my builds. Well, I mean, Kite and I took out a temple, so I have the sea lanterns and all that without any problem. I have access, which nobody else really does on that one, but we will probably, yeah, we will probably get more in the future because I'm gonna need more blocks and all that. We tore that whole thing. I think almost that whole thing down. I'm gonna go sleep. So we had a bunch of blocks and sea lanterns and all that. But if I can get a guardian farm built, then we can make lanterns anytime we want them. We just need the shards and stuff from the guardian farm to build the lanterns. And another funny thing is I have to find the cords, which I haven't had time to go through the box yet, but I have to find the cords to that temple to even remember where we can go build the guardian farm. I think I still have the shulker that we used when we went there that has the water breathing potions and night vision potions and all that, and the milk, because you can drink a bucket of milk and it gets rid of the thing that doesn't let you mine. Yeah. Because the Elder Guardian will make it where you can't mine a block, or it's so long to mine a block. So basically you go in, you kill the 3 Elder Guardians so you don't get that curse on you. You drink the milk and then you can mine everything. But you have to do that while all the Guardians are trying to eat you. And it's quite irritating sometimes. But it's a lot of fun at first to get them done. She definitely has her water here, and I like how the water flows into the pool over here and all that. One day I'll be able to design something like that. Now, she has explored off in this direction, I know, because there's torches. And she was cleaning something out with this, all this cobblestone. There's something on the other side of that. I think she was building rooms that way. And it stops here. She has it well lit up, but it stops right here. And there's deep slate right there. Of course, we are in a freaking hole, so. Deep slate right there. Wonder. Because we could clear a lot of that's all gravel. Where'd that fell from the roof? That had to come from the roof. Yeah, that had to come from the roof. Let me get this gravel up. At least some of it had to come from the roof. I don't see it naturally. You know, well, I don't know. We both of us saw Kite's place with the gravel and the cobble and all that, yes, where it wasn't supposed to be.
Yes, we did.
I think that's all the gravel there. But we kind of, I'm not going to say we abandoned spawn because, you and I are here a lot. But we kind of just left off the building and building it up. She did phenomenal down here. And then, but I mean, she needed to go do her own thing. She needed to get her base, So did you. But I think I'm going to do some work in spawn eventually. If I come up with an idea that I want to try out or something. Because right now I just go to the testing area. Which for anybody that doesn't know that, it's over here. We've came up with this is a nether wart farm, but it's 3 high. And Kite figured out we can go 4 and still have this work with the slime blocks and everything, to make it harvest at 4 levels, but we can't go over 4 levels. So that's one thing we were testing. This is the cactus farm we were testing. I can go up as high as I want to with this thing. It doesn't matter. Because there's no redstone here. There's nothing. There's nothing but fence posts, cactus, sand, water, and walls. That's it. So you can theoretically go all the way to build limit with this cactus farm, and it'll produce. Which is one thing I like about it. But however, I think they came up with another use for cactus other than just green dye, but I don't know what it is. I'll have to research cactus to see if we need to go up any higher with this or not. Now, if cactus was a food and water source, that would be kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's what it is in real life, This is our sugarcane farm that automatically converts everything to paper. And like Grizz can do this now practically with his eyes closed, but this design right here drove me insane. Sun Chaser actually got up and went in her room because I was getting irritated, and we didn't want to be all snappy. But yeah, this design blew my freaking mind. But I finally got it to work. But this was also the first week the crafters came out, and I knew nothing about crafters. To be quite honest, I still can't tell you how this thing works. I know it's got a couple of comparators, and the signal running through here has to go through here. And the sugarcane. Yeah, I've got one repeater and 2 comparators here. There's a crafter back here that's for something. It doesn't craft anything. It's just there. Yeah, I have no idea.
Because you can go if this field.
Yeah.
And there's with the server's pointing. It has a repeater with.
Yeah. Well, see, this was an early design too. And the guy that designed it, he's like, yeah, this will take your sugarcane and make it directly into paper. You won't ever have to worry about it. But he had this weird setup here. And like I said, it drove me insane. It didn't have far to drive me, but yeah, and the one crafter, all it does is send a signal through the comparator. That's all it does. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I don't. Yeah, it's only, yeah, it's got one little thing over here, but nothing goes through this crafter. Nothing. Yeah. Because I was like, yeah, that's exactly right. Because I like today, right now, if I was to set this up and I had no clue about that other crafter back there, I would think this chest would get the paper, or would get the sugarcane, drop it through the hopper into this crafter. The crafter would be set up with all the things like it is right here, with 3 of them, and it would just go dot 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 paper, boom, spit it out. That's what it seems like to me, you know. And I might have to have a block with a redstone or a repeater here to make it do it continuously, you know. And that's what I would probably try to set up. Okay.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Sorry, that was more work. Some of our moderators have not been contacting us on a normal basis. And turns out like her phone broke, so she had to get all her contacts back. Sorry about that. Yeah. But it's work. You gotta respond. But yeah, I know we were talking about that. I don't want to talk it in the ground with you, you know, but yeah, it's so weird how it was set up. I may actually, with what I've learned now, and what you've taught me with the thing, I may try to redo this. Even when he was given the instructions, he goes, I know it's a crafter and it's not used for anything, but it has to be right here in this spot to go through this comparator. So I have no idea. And that's a funny thing, because that comparator that's on it has the 2 backlights lit up, and the next comparator has the front light lit up. So it's kind of,
you know, saying,
yeah.
It confuses me.
Yeah.
So, idiot.
Yeah. Um,
I'm not redstone.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, it just feels that
Now, the only thing I
looks like
can, yeah,
because it's not really taking
yeah. The only thing, the only question that I can voice on that is you have to have this hopper rail set up here for when the cart comes through with something in it, it will stop. Then it deposits in the hopper, and that hopper goes into this chest. But this comparator here is hooked up on that hopper, and that crafter's below it. So I don't know if it's meant to lock it and stop the cart so that it'll drop its load in here, or what. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I may do some experimentation with it later on, you know. I mean, just to be honest with you though, right now, um, I wouldn't replicate this. I would just build another sugarcane farm and then just have the chest that everything goes into feed into a crafter, and just like you showed me how to do it.
basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would do. Yeah.
The way I see it is, if it fix it,
Mm-hmm. Yep. And this one runs it.
another that I was doing that particular.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would. Yes. First off, first off, I would use mud up here on the sugarcane. I would have mud running through it with just hoppers. I'm not sure what is in this one right now. Let's have a look, guys. I'm gonna go into creative so we can have a look at what's here. This one has mud, but instead of the hoppers under it, it just has a rail car that continuously runs. Um, Instead, I would probably
Get more. Is we had a server that we like. It's a very bad. I don't think mud is in the road.
yeah.
It's just like the the piston from my heated from all to the ground. It runs.
Yeah, sorry, I was work, but yeah. It's got the one line of mud, and the rail car just runs under that one line of the mud, and it picks all the stuff up. Now it's supposed to be zero lossless because it drops on mud instead of dirt, because mud is, it reads as a different type of block, and the hopper minecart will just pull everything through the mud. Whereas if it was dirt or sand, it doesn't do that. And it's my basic generic sugarcane farm with the pistons and observers. You know the farm. It's just the basic farm setup like that, except for I use mud instead of sand or dirt or whatever you use for sugarcane these days. Um, Bye. Okay. Anywho, let's get back into survival. It is a good farm, y'all. It really is. It's just weird how it was set up. And I don't have enough of an understanding for the mechanics of it to know exactly why it was set up that way. But going further in, you know, I might build another one and then we'll figure it out a little bit better that way. I don't know. Here we go. That I want to put over here, I guess. Unless it's full, yeah. All right, so let's see. We'll throw that here. And this that's sitting out here in the front, this is what we're going to make that look like. Because we don't want to just have a cobblestone, you know, farm. So we're gonna redo the farm here with this over there. Then probably every one of them that I build after that will probably be decorated with war blocks or something like that. Because I think this looks really good. And this is the tinted glass, not the black stained glass. And I like how the tinted glass looks. And on the edges of it, it's got that slight purple look. Purple being my favorite color, I'm all for it. Yeah, we're going to get something like this set up and make it look like so. The only thing that's really kind of weird on this one is the ladders on the backside here. So when you're climbing up, you have to kind of judge, and you can get to the top easily, but then you have to kind of judge here and be able to get in. But other than that, it's not a bad setup. And with nether warts, you don't have to have light and all that stuff. You know, you can just put it out. And I think it actually grows better in the dark. I'm not sure. But yeah, you don't have to have all the lights and stuff through it. Now, Kite has this at his base, 4 high, but he has beetroot, wheat, carrots, and potatoes. Said potatoes like it's Fallout 4. Potatoes. Potatoes. And we do, we have talked about cleaning this area up, making it look better, kind of matching it more with spawn, and then having like our industrial stuff here, which we kind of already do. But instead of this being the industrial district, it's a testing district because we test everything here. But turn it into our spawn industrial district and and you know, having our food here, paper, quartz, cactus, all that, just turning this into a very large area where we make stuff like that. I'm working on the design for a pretty big bamboo farm that's going to take flying machines to harvest it. Because like I said earlier, you can turn that into wood. Now, it's not going to be birch or oak or dark oak or anything like. If you want that wood, you have to go get it. But just regular wood that you can use to build stuff, make chests, things like that, bamboo's the way to go. Now this was, I was building chicken farms here, but yeah, I think we got a little bit off of that one. Hello? All right. But yeah, well, I think we harvested the cactus farm and all that and just stuck it in here. All right. What's in here? This is the eggs and more cactus. So yeah. Apparently I killed a bat too. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because I was going to build 10 of these, and then they're like, that's going to be a lot of entities because there's 25 up there, and then ever how many is going to be here before it harvests. So if you do 10, that's 250 entities right here. So that was going to be a bit much. So I may only do like 4 or 5. But this farm works perfectly if you want raw chicken and feathers. Like I could set up and put a butcher here and a art and not an archer, a fletcher. I could do a butcher and a fletcher here, and I can make emeralds out the yin yang. Well, there's a way you can do it, but you gotta have a lava blade. And it takes another dispenser. You gotta have a dispenser for the lava blade and a dispenser for the eggs coming out. And got it set up like this so we can trade with the butchers with the raw stuff. But yeah, you could do it with a lava blade, and it would be the same farm, except for I think it would take another dispenser for the lava blade to take care of the chickens once they grow up. Maybe another observer, so when their head pops up when they're fully grown, it signals the observer, and then the observer hits the dispenser, drops the lava blade out, cooks them, and we're done. But just for what I wanted, this is perfect. And then of course, anytime we need more eggs, we just come over here. This was one of Sunchaser's experiments, trying to actually make a chicken farm, but it basically, you know, because the observer back there and all that, it never really worked like it should. But it is an egg farm. Yeah. Yeah, more eggs than we're ever going to use. And when I left the area, left these 2 farms up, and all they are is just chickens and sheep. But I haven't ever come back and just, you know, cleaned the area up and taken care of these. I suppose it's counting against our entity count, but you know, I was like, eh. And then of course our bee farm over here, it's just a bee farm. This is just a natural bee farm. Sunchaser actually has a bee farm in Spawn, an actual bee farm. I'll show you. You can see it right up there, but I'll show you down here. Come through this door on the inside, and bam. I probably need to empty this, but we've still got these that can do the honeycombs. It looks like the bottles are full though. Oh yeah. So many bottles. And then you refill it by parkouring up here. And there's the item sorter and all that set up here. And you can just refill all of them from the top. But yeah, we got plenty of, this is the honeycomb and the bottles. And I've made a few blocks here. But yeah, that's the actual bee farm up top. Now, I don't go in there, but because the last time I came up here, I released some stuff. So I don't open that door. But yeah, the bee farm is in there. You can see the bees all out and flying around and all that good stuff in there. And here's all the mechanical stuff back here, and where you refill them. And all the redstone and all that stuff with the item sorting and, you know, all that good stuff. But that's the shears, that's bottled. Why are there 15 honey bottles in there? That's weird. Not messing with anything because this thing has been working beautifully. There's another honey bottle in there. I need to fill all these bottles. That one on the end was completely full though. It must not be. And so is this one. So the two on the end, they aren't using any bottles. Okay. I will get in here and get it all filled up later. And empty it out so it'll keep flowing like it's supposed to. But yeah, we have that honey farm there. And then I think if you go, is it down here? No. Don't remember how you get to the room with the Enderman that we have. He is named, and he has been a spawn mascot for quite some time. I think maybe it's, I don't remember how to get in there. That's weird. Would have to have it head high if you remember. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's up there behind the glass. I try not to look at him because he will get mad. But yeah, we've got him named and everything. I just don't remember how to get in that room. I think maybe it's in here. You go in here and go up and get in there. But I don't want to go in there and agitate him, so we're just going to leave him alone. Don't need a jacked up, pissed off Enderman. We already got one that's hanging out on the stairs. Okay. And I always have my elytra and no, I could get down there under those blocks. He wouldn't be able to really get to me, I don't think. Yeah, I could get right here. Yep. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, even that, I was kind of sucking on hitting him like I should have been. But it's all right. Let me go take this outside. Freaking gravel. He used to be so much better at combat. Well, let's not go out in the dark. We can come up here. Oh, there's a bed right there. And then instead of going to put this somewhere, just throw it in his chest. Yeah. Yeah. What it's there for. Let me check his composter too while I'm here. It should be still fine. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. But I bring all the flowers and stuff from the iron farm, the poppies when I get them and put them in here. And I mean, it's free bone meal basically. Speaking of, I'm going to go check on the iron farm and everything. Let me look at the bamboo. I've been over here for a little while. I don't remember if I'm the one that put all the shulker boxes out here or not. That kind of threw me off a little bit. Yeah. Is this thing even working right now? See, that's that's one of the problems I have with this farm. See that bamboo floating? This is not a lossless bamboo farm. You get a good bit of loss with this one because the pistons have to hit it and they have to fall in the water. Instead of being sucked through the mud like the sugarcane farm, they land on the grass here. So yeah, this one needs some work, but I will say that we have produced a lot of bamboo from this farm. So it is definitely paid for itself, but I'm probably going to tear this one down and do a whole new one. But I also want to do the very large bamboo farm with the flying machines as harvesters. That's just going to take a while. What is that? See, the Grizz, if I had the spyglass right now, I could see what was over there. There was something moving over there, though.
Yeah. You need to have this one.
Uh-huh. It's coming at me. Aha. It is a zombie in copper armor. Yep. And I got 2 pieces of copper armor out of that. Okay. Enchanted copper armor. Breaking 1 on a very damaged chest piece and protection 1 on very damaged leggings. All right. Talking, y'all. Can you die quieter? No, that was bad. Oh, there's another zombie over here. Oh, no, that's you. Okay, I'm sorry, Chris. I did not mean to refer to you as a zombie.
Well, technically, it can be sometimes.
Oh, can't we all? This is full, so I'm with you on that one. Ain't no lie. With you on that one. This is gonna trip somebody out there to be, where'd this red sandstone come from? Go. And yeah. I promise y'all I'll come through and clean all that up later. Dang Enderman, man. But whenever we do turn this into the industrial side, for spawn. I want to make it like smoky and gray and dingy and stuff. But I kind of want to match the block palettes and things from spawn over this way. I need to do some more cleanup here anyway, so let's get a little cleanup done so I can get some trees knocked down and things. And anyone that had asked earlier about the end town, I haven't forgotten about it. I'm thinking of a name for it. What is it? What is it?
In town.
In town. That's the name?
I mean, because we basically, that's all we've been called.
Yeah, in town. Yeah. I mean, you know, he ain't wrong, guys. We have called it in town for months. Yeah. Okay, that should clear out a bit of this. I just got to get the trees out of here. Fill in these holes. Because an efficiency 5 double, yeah, that's really quick. And then we'll just pillar up and take out the trees again. And my axe. That's the name of my axe. And my axe. It's a Lord of the Rings reference. Yeah. Most of you probably got it. I am so not used to birch trees being so tall, but we are in a birch forest, so. And clearing out a little bit at a time is probably all I'll really do. I don't feel like doing a whole forest in one go. Because screw that. Sunchaser's done it, and I was like, okay. You've done it. Yep. I don't think that Enderman's in a boat. But he is stuck in that room. He can't leave that room. I guess that could be the same difference.
Could be.
Oops. Oh, and yeah. We went from 57 dirt to 54 dirt. How? Don't know. Oh, wandering trader. Invisible wandering trader. Come here, dude. All right, so you buy fermented spider eyes and hay bales. That's what you buy. You sell blue ice for 6 emeralds a pop. He also has small drip leaf. Okay, and cherry logs. Yeah, if I had the emeralds on me, dude, I'd probably buy some of that, but totally miss these trees. Okay. All right, so we got a few more to get knocked out there. It's going to open up a lot of this. Okay, that's all my moderators finally. Check back in. Very good. Damn it. Now these aren't too bad. They doing the jungle trees and the dark oaks and the what is the spruce. That gets kind of tedious when you got to get way up in the air doing it, but just pillaring up 4 or 5 blocks, not too bad. I think that's going to clear out the area I wanted to clear out here. I could probably take out some of these. There we go. This one I'll have to pillar up on. Now is that one, that one's connected to this one, so this one's got to go too. Get that out of the way too. Right. It gives us some more area to work with. plenty of wood now, so let's see if we can make another chest. Oh crap. Okay. Yep. Right. It's gonna clean up a little bit around here. That out of here. What are these? That stone cobble. That goes in. That's supposed to be in my chest. Because you always want to carry at least a shulker of some type of block that you can build with. There's stone. There's cobble. So yeah, we will just put these in here for now, and then later on I'll go through and make sure everything's full and these around. Let's just stick the bed in there for now, just in case I need more. This thing has got paper, yeah. Okay. It just makes things a little bit neater around here, easier to find stuff. Too much. Gives us a little bit more area to work with. Now there comes a point though where we're going to be outside of the automatic spawn chunks. And then we'll have to have somebody loading, make things like right now even we have to have some of this loaded for it to work. because it's outside of the automatic spawn chunks. I think like we decided when we did some experimentation with crops and stuff, the spawn chunks are right here. Like that one, that chicken farm is just outside of the automatic spawn chunk, I think. But we'd have to actually go through here again with all of our algebra and trigonometry and figure it out. And I'm just saying, people are lucky that I can say trigonometry, much less do the math. But while we've been in the area, this has been going, so not bad. Not bad at all. Let's make sure this is not anywhere near overflowing. It shouldn't be. Well, we got a skeleton dead in there somehow. Probably rubbed up against the cactus. But it is, I mean, I got a shulker box full of cactus here. I guess. Let's grab that out of here. We don't want it to overflow because then we're losing stuff, so. And I'll take that to my base and cook it. It'll be fine. How much do we have in here? Nothing. All right, let's activate that. Did a lot of trading with our clerics with this, so that's why we're pretty much empty. And almost a full stack comes right here on top of this, so we'll have to watch that. It's shot over the hoppers. And all we need are 3 sacks to refill the whole thing, so almost there. There we go. All right, you can go back in there. I don't have soul speed on my boots yet. We have the enchant now. We have the book. But yeah, when I tried to do it, my boots were like, no, too expensive. Can't do it. You need new armor. So I'm going to have to redo all of my armor and get all the good enchants back on all of it. But luckily, thanks to Grizz's hard work and a lot of luck, Well, we have every book you can possibly need except for souls. Or no, we have soul speed. We don't have sneak for the pants. And that is a deep dark thing. So that's a deep dark city. And yeah, I don't think we've even found one. Okay, so how much did we get out of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 stacks. So that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm gonna let it build up. And then we'll and if we take it up to 4 high and do the slime blocks redstone back here, we'll get more than 6 stacks. All right. Okay. Good. I need to light this up better soon. And then I want to get rid of all those torches on the other side where the skeleton horses are. Okay, there we go. But folks, I think that's going to do it for tonight. We will be back tomorrow night. And we'll be getting into some more stuff. Grizz has a plan. We may just need to go exploring.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a plan. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Go exploring, find a decent spot.
Oh, exploring. Yes, that plan. Sure. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yeah.
sense.
That way, I mean, I was going to teleport blindly and then start from that, but this is good. Find a good place to go, you know.
Going blind is always the best thing.
Yeah, it can.
How I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
But anyway, folks, we will be back tomorrow night. Hope you guys have a great night. Get some rest. I appreciate all of you being here, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.